What's up, guys? Welcome back to another FC25 stream. Only my second stream of the week, and today we have two streams for you in about 2 hours and a half. We're going to start off with an FC25 stream / roblox stream, and then a Fortnite stream in just over an hour's time. We are continuing with our Tottenham Hotspur manager career mode, just over halfway through season 1, and it's going to be about an hour long. We're going to aim to play 3 to 4 games. I believe he got 3 Prem games and 1 non-Prem game. I'll have to see what that non-Prem game is. Tottenham Hotspur. Now, at the start of the season, I bought Usama Dembele and Romelu Lukaku. I played Legendary Mode Sliders Affair. And in my first season, my objective was to win Spurs their first trophy in 17 years, 1 or 2 trophies, and to get Spurs top 4 back in the Champions League. We were playing in the FA Cup, Europa League, Premier League and Carabao Cup. Where we stand, we are first in the Premier League, 3 points clear of Arsenal in second. We are in the round of 16 of the Europa League after being unbeaten in 8 out of 8 group stages, winning them all. We are in the Carabao Cup final after beating Bradford City, Palace, Man United, Chelsea and Liverpool to get to the final, who will be playing against Brighton. And we are in FA Cup round 6 after beating Everton in the first round, and then Reading in the round after. Romelu Lukaku is the Premier League top scorer, followed by Dembele. He's only about 5 goals off the Premier League goal scoring record, and Usama Dembele is the Europa League top scorer as well. We are probably just about late February in the season, just over halfway through. Tottenham Hotspur have only lost 3 games in all competitions this season, all of them in the Premier League. We only lost 1 game in the opening 5 months of the season. That was against Brighton 3-0. We are cruising from then on. But then in the last 2 months, we have lost 2 games. 1 to Southampton 3-2 and 1 against Man United 3-1, which came in the most recent game last stream, unfortunately. As you can see, only 3 points behind Arsenal. We're quite distance clear of Manchester City and Liverpool in 3rd and 4th, but that gap between 1st and 2nd is mighty close 25 games into the season with 13 left. It's going to be quite a close title race this between the 2 North London clubs. We have done remarkably better than I expected to be this season. Oh my word, we've been remarkably better. I did not expect to be at this point in the season. We are on the round of 16 of the Europa League and the final of the Carabao Cup, almost halfway through the FA Cup, and in a title race by February. We are doing so extra well. Of course, no trophy to show for it left. Still a long way to go in the FA Cup, Prem and Europa League, but we know we got next stream. Next stream, the first game to be played will be the Carabao Cup final against Brighton at Wembley, so that will be interesting. Our 4 games today, 3 Prem games and 1 FA Cup game. 2 home games, 1 against Manchester City and Bournemouth and 1 away against Ipswich. We probably should win against Ipswich and Bournemouth, but the Manchester City game is going to be the hardest occasion. Only 3 points above Spurs, so we have to be careful. Last stream, we only played 2 games. We smashed Reading 4-1 in the Cup and then lost against Man United 3-1 after 2 late goals, unfortunately. But as you could see, it's mostly wins on your screen. Really mostly wins. We have to keep going. We have to keep playing. Our first game of the stream is against 13th place Ipswich at Portman Road. Let's just see my 12 emails. But yeah, Dembele and Lukaku represent. This has been an absolute fantastic and remarkable season from Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, we're only halfway through it, just over halfway through it. Yes, we have no trophy to show over it, but in a final, in a round of 16, far in the FA Cup. And we've probably been first in the Premier League for about 5 out of the 7 months of the season. So here we go. What has Ipswich got to face against us? They have drawn all of the last 5 games. 5 points in 5 games. Obviously, decent attack with Delap, Hutchinson, Clark and O'Benney. That is a very good attack in my opinion. The defence is quite weak though with Murray, Greaves, Burgess, Townsend and Godfrey. I think Dembele I think Dembele and... Forgot my other winger. Who am I playing for? Son will be sweeping it up. So here we go. Still a long way to go. Yeah, Mummy's doing it. What? No, Mummy said she's doing it. She said I do it all the time. Okay, so here we go, playing away against Ipswich. Boys, nothing silly today. We've dropped, compared to the start of the season, first 5 months, the last 2 to 3 months, we've dropped slightly more points than I would have wanted to. It's a massive game, this. We just need to settle down after the Man United loss and the second leg loss against Liverpool. Of course, we are in the final of the Carabao Cup, but we still lost against them in the second leg. But yeah, I do expect a win, boys. So let's have a crack at them. Playing away from home, let's go. Romelu Lukaku, the Premier top scorer, has been an absolute success signing for Tottenham this season. But Tottenham still have a lot of work to do if they want to win this Premier League title. Massive game, call for massive players. This is probably the easiest game of today, and there'll be lots of shock if we lose this today. But let's win, boys. It's a partly sunny day at Portman Road. This should just be set sailing easy for Tottenham. It should be a recovery from only their third loss of the season against Man United. In fact, we've only lost once in all competitions at our home stadium this season. That was against Man United. And of course, we haven't lost in any else competitions apart the Premier League. It is very unfortunate. We were ahead until the 75th minute, and our defending just destabilised in the end, to be fair. His son's ball to Dembele, and Dembele using the width for his nets. He has won a foul though, Tottenham. A bit of a lucky and soft foul, but I think Dembele and Tottenham will take it. 4 minutes in, and I think Kulusevski or Pedro Porro can whip one in here, and it is a very promising and dangerous position here. Ogbene, Jadon and Johnston all lining up in the rule, and I think Kulusevski, 5 minutes in, will be waiting to whip one in and give an early warning to Ipswich. Surely Pedro Porro has to take it. Surely. That right whip can go over that wall magnificently. Let's see it. Let's see it. Porro's ball. Lukaku's there! It's a peach! It's perfect! It's on a sixpence, and the big man eats it up for breakfast. Meat and drink, 5 minutes in, and Ipswich outdone. And finally, what a delivery! Pedro Porro, the keeper's in no man's land. And that's how you finish it. Chipped over the keeper magnificently from the aerial threat. The headed master and the Premier League top scorer, goal by goal, trademark by trademark, game by game, Romelu Lukaku. What a delivery. The tactical set piece changed it as well. And his goals just keep climbing up the charts game by game. He is carrying us to this title race. And we want to go 3 points again. We don't want to drop any more points because we want to stay 3 points ahead of Arsenal after today's game. Lukaku's got that early goal. It's a bit of a soft set piece, but probably was a set piece still. And it's Lukaku who is the most likely to get his head on it. Van der Ven, nice tackle. And you would have thought that would have been a set piece as well. Dembele. Lukaku. Little turn. He's found James Maddison. Oh, what a save. Fair enough. Fair enough. Probably should be finishing it, Maddison. Maybe that extra touch wasn't needed. Here's Bene. Using the width. Get back, Spence. Nice. Ooh. He's taking the low roads. It's a shot on. It's a very poor shot. It's nowhere near danger. And Vicario will see that clear. Well, obviously, if we do win a trophy or two this season, I want to win at least 2 trophies this season to where we in the Premier League and the Europa League, the Carabao Cup and FA Cup. We can see what will be. But no matter how many trophies we win this season, even if we do win the Prem, I want to be back in the Champions League next season, and I want to continue winning trophies. A good. Oh, Lukaku's in again here! Oh, what a chance to make it 2 just past the hour mark. He's missed it. The touch was brilliant, and the strength was explosive, but he's hit it quite a distance wide from a position where he should be scoring and burying it. As I was saying, if you want to be a big club, you have to win, you have to have multiple good seasons. You can't just have one good season and then drop off. We need to be playing in the Champions League as well, the Europa League, Get back in the Champions League and then let's see what we can do. Nice, Spence, nice. It will be a throw into Ipswich. Lukaku really should have made it 2 though. He's like Bene. I'm not sure he's got around there. Bene. Spence just got to win this today. Rev! What? It's a penalty! What's in the refereeing? Oh my word, what a remark. What? That's a penalty! Oh my god, that is a ridiculous decision. What in the inconsistency? How was that a penalty? Oh my word. No, nothing. He's got the ball. Look. He's just fallen over under his own steam and he's given it. That is ridiculous. I was just about to say we have to win today. We have to stay 3 points clear of Arsenal. Still plenty of time to go, but 20 minutes in, Ipswich have a chance to equalise and make things interesting at Portman Road after the Spurs were sailing early on. It's never a penalty. It's so poor from the officiating. I mean, he doesn't save many penalties, Vicario, but he might want to have to save one here. It's ideal. Win the number 10. Where will he go? In the corner. Vicario dived the wrong way before he even hit it. And it's 1-1 here. I'm actually so frustrated with that. I actually don't believe that it's 1-1. Keep your heads up, boys. Keep your heads up. And Lukaku's early goal cancelled out. And it's an interesting start here. Son. Lukaku's chest down. Lukaku still. Oh, Lukaku. Just not quite. Oh my word, Romero's been done. He's in here. Fucking hell. He's got a chance on here. Van der Ven's in the way. Give that a penalty, Rafa Day. Van der Ven there again. You would definitely not want to give away another penalty. Dembele. Son. It's not really helped in terms of getting forward. But it has just recycled and it has made space for the other dangerous winger, Dembele. Lukaku's in behind again! Saved. And you've got a good palm on that. Romero sees it away. A doggy. Maddison. Kulusevski. We've had multiple chances to get 2. Maddison had 1. Lukaku's had 2 now. That one slightly harder than the first one he should have scored. Working it nicely here, Ipswich. I can't believe though. I'm saying, oh my god, they're in again here. They're in again. It's 2-1. It's wind again. I don't believe it. This is embarrassing. Oh my word. Spurs destabilising. What are we doing? 2 goals in 12 minutes has turned Ipswich around. Focus! Look at these. Who's on wind? Look at Vicario's near post. Undone. Again, you'll be disappointed with that. Oh, you have to be saving that. You have to be covering that. Let alone on following when the Ipswich working it way too easy down that right once more. It's pandemonium. It's not going to plan this, boys. We need to win this game not a draw, and we should be winning this game easily. I'm not sure we've made it that hard for ourselves. Here's Son's ball in. It's away from Dembele. It's Porro. It's Lukaku. Spurs need a response, and will probably want it quickly considering the circumstances they're facing at the moment. I mean, I don't believe we're losing 2-1. I really don't. We had a chance to go 2-0 up early on, and we're now losing 2-1. Honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. Fucking hell. Boys, switch on now, yeah? Switch on. That's a foul! Dirty! Give him a yellow. Thank you. Spurs are going to need a big second half. I mean, so often have we come from behind this season. That's why we've hardly lost any games. Might need to do it again here. Probably will need to do it again. Porro! Jesus Christ. I mean, it was pass after pass, but no one could find the most important touch. We're so fucking poor. This team has to be better. We're in a title race. We're in a title race. Does anyone realise this? You didn't lose a game for the first 5 months of the season. You lost 2 in the last 3 months. And you're now struggling against Ipswich. 2-1 down at half-time. We need a massive statement. You cannot let Arsenal get so much back in this title race. We haven't bottled it by any means. But I just think we're giving up really easy chances to stay ahead here. Man United, we really should have won that game. Maddison. And Son rides through here. Maybe a bit far. Shot on! It's flown in by Pat Maddison! He gets Tottenham back on track just a few minutes into the second half. Son waited, Sarr galloped, and he was invited to hit it. He hit it true and pure, and that's why it's flown in with such velocity. And it picked up acceleration mightily as it flown past the Ipswich goalie. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Really good response. 2-2. And Lukaku. He might wait for Son. He waits for Son. Son isn't here. The Premier League top scorer! 3-2 in a matter of minutes. What a turnaround here. Yes! 2 goals in 2 minutes. That's the Tottenham mentality. That's the league leaders defying the odds and coming back straight away. Lukaku was so good to ponderously wait for it. And Son, at the right time, unselfishly set up the Premier League top scorer with his brace to slot it in from 5 yards. Yes! 3-2, beautiful. Just how Ipswich did. We've had them concede 2 in quick succession. Thank God for that. Sarr. Maddison. And now Sane's looking for Lukaku again here! Saved. Looking for his hat-trick. His 5th hat-trick of the season it would have been, I think. Dembele. And now here's Maddison. Dembele sweeps it on here. Porro. Gliding up to Son, who just can't win the header. Kulusevski will power in here. Pat Maddison will carry it. And Porro will look for some left. Lukaku! Oh my word. Wasn't shabby at all. Just flew wide like a bullet. Like a rifle. Let's see that again. In a violent manner he hit it. Used Burgess as a decoy. Well, that's not... It's far than I thought, but it's not far at all. When the Spurs go marching in. Ipswich have really only had 2 chances today and they've scored them both. That penalty was really stupid because it was never a penalty. Oh, Vaccaro needs to watch that ponderously. And he's hoofed it away here. Lukaku's header, that's very good. Son attached onto it. And now Dembele might look for the overlap of Pedro Porro, who can sweep on here. Dembele rolling it in. And he was looking for Lukaku or somebody in the box. There wasn't enough options. Kulusevski. The game's still in the balance here. Van der Vent's on the floor. I hope that's not a long injury or anything I need to worry about. They're still on for an attack here, Ipswich. Boys, track back. Oh my words. Van der Ven's there. He is injured. Hopefully that's not for too long. Kulusevski and now Lukaku. That little chip. Oh, Son in the centre. Kulusevski battling hard. Van der Ven is probably our best defender. You wouldn't want him to be injured for too long, would you? Especially for the Carabao Cup final in a few weeks' time in the Europa League round of 16. If he does have to miss the Man City game at worst, so be it. Kulusevski. Maddison and Son might look for him again here. A doggy. Oh, Lukaku, nowhere near him. Son! Dembele! Ah! It was magic from the magician, but what a save! Look at this! Oh, it's a beautiful flick. It's Messi-like. Well, if Messi did that, you'd be praising him. Murk for a brilliant save, though. And it's the first corner of the game. Tottenham scored from their only set piece early on. Lukaku. And Kulusevski might look for that man again. He does look for Lukaku again! Stepped all the way through it in! When in doubt, when in peril, Lukaku will header it in. 4-2. He's got his fifth hat-trick for Tottenham. He's flying here. And Tottenham have surely put a bunion in the contest. Yes! What an in-swinger, Lukaku. Maybe the sun. Maybe the there's a massive deflection that deceived. No, Merrick, maybe that wasn't. It was a powerful header. A powerful one from Romelu Lukaku. That shortens the doubt here for Tottenham. They've come back well. Lukaku's got his hat-trick. And it's a very good hat-trick as well. Just after Dembele's magic to win the corner. It was a really good corner from Kulusevski. Porro. We've been lucky not to have too many injuries this season. The main one we've had is Lukaku, who's out for 1 month. He came back and he's actually even better now than he was before, despite the fact that he was our best player even before he got injured. Whatever all that is for Son. And now Maddison, and now Son to rampage forward here. And now it's Heung-min Son. Saved. And now it's Dembele. Blocked by Burgess, it's a corner. Kulusevski, Lukaku again! Off the line, Lukaku again! The scourge of Tottenham. Porro. Romero, the centre-back. Still going on here, Romero, the centre-back. Just putting it into Lukaku. A dangerous area here with Pedro Porro at the back stick! I think he was offside in the end because the ball into Lukaku. The ref stopped. Van der Ven coming off for Ben Davies. He's been injured for about 15 minutes now, hasn't recovered, and I don't want him to get any worse necessarily. Let's make a last few subs. Come on. Off with you. Solanke, Johnston and Spence coming on. Lukaku's got his hat-trick today. He'll get a standing ovation as normal. But we need him rested for the Manchester City game. One of Romelu Lukaku's 5 hat-tricks he scored this season came against Manchester City away from home at the Etihad. He scored 4 goals in that game. We thrashed City. It was actually a hard game though. Lukaku did have it was a brilliant hat-trick as well though. That's the thing. Well, and a scare here when we were 2-1 down at half-time, but recovered really well in the second half and had to be. Ipswich have not done anything. Oh, what a ball from Porro! A roundabout to Son. And it's away. It's a very good clearance. I mean, it was a very good ball from Pedro Porro. Has got it in swinger. Oh shit, he's in here. He is onside here, Win. He's looking for his hat-trick. He's got a hat-trick. And Ipswich are back in the game with 3 minutes to go. There is a scare here. I mean, I can't believe Wind has got a hat-trick. I don't know how we've conceded 3 here against Ipswich. It's quite poor if you think about it. Here's Son. Here's Madison. It's cleared away. Please win this header. Please win this header. Oh, shoot. Watch it! If we concede now, this is heartbreak. No, not like this. Wide from wins. That would have been a sting in our tail, wouldn't it? Well, we deserved that game. Ipswich, you know, they had chances. Oh, they did. But if you would have told me we'd be conceding 3 against Ipswich, I would not be happy. I'd be concerned. Luckily, our attack prevailed through, and that second half siege of 30 minutes in that second half really helped us. Manchester City at Tottenham Hotspur. A difficult game that Arsenal will be hoping this is their turn to... I mean, it's going to be a very hard... It's going to be a very hard game. Ooh. How long is Mickey van der Ven gone for? I'm worried. I mean, I would be lying if I said I wasn't. I know Van der Ven's injured, unfortunately, which is very, very bad because he is such a good defender. An absolute brilliant defender. Ben Davies, however, has proved himself in recent months in the few games he's had to play. So it's not going to be an absolute loss time to play him. How long is he injured for? 5 days, meaning he will only be missing this game, Mickey van der Ven against City, so not a long injury at all. Well, Manchester City, who haven't lost in their last 5 games, one of the only games they've lost this season did become against us when we battered them. Still remain only 3 points above Arsenal. And the title race is getting tough. Arsenal refuse to back off, but Tottenham refuse to keep on going ahead. They always have the upper hand, but when they slowly drop points every now and then, Tottenham, not really losses, just draws in general, you feel Arsenal may nip in at some point, and this is going to be a really tough game. Even a draw today will put Arsenal potentially 1 point behind us. A loss today would put Arsenal level on points with us, and of course, you know, losing today would not be a shameful thing. It is at our home stadium. We've only lost 1 game at our home stadium this season. It would be upsetting, but it wouldn't be embarrassing. City are a very good team. You can't deny that. Here we go, Manchester City versus Tottenham. Romelu Lukaku's 4 goals last time will be what they fondly remember of Manchester City. Jesus Christ, what a game. What a game. You need to go out there with the right mentality. You're playing it in your home stadium, as you clearly know. Boys, this... Ooh, fly. Fly. Well, this is a massive game. This is a massive game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Whether you choose to think so or not think so, it's a massive game. It's going to be a big occasion. It's going to be a massive game in the title race. It really is. It really is. City will put up a fight. Arsenal were hoping that this would cause a dent in that title race, but Tottenham, as defiant as they are against top 6 clubs and how they've been this season, will know they can win this, including Lukaku, scored 4 goals against City last time out. We're hoping he can do that again. Porro. Dembele. Good ball, Son. Now here is Son again. It's swept on towards Maddison. How has Haaland won that? I'm sorry, I know he's tall, I know he's scary, I know he's strong. But how has he won that? I thought Romero had that for miles. Ben Davies playing instead of Van der Ven. It's a big miss, but let's hope that doesn't affect us too much. Christian Romero sweeps it up in the air here. Son's let it on! Lukaku! He's there again! City's nightmare tormentor in chief has done it again! Yeah! In dreamland! It's electric, statifying stuff here! Oh, City stunned again! Lukaku poked it past Edison beautifully! The contest delivers again! And Tottenham Hotspur, once again as they did at the Etihad, draws the first blood delightfully. We are not going anywhere. Tottenham are truly meaning this title race, and hear the noise delivered around Tottenham. That's bedlam, and that's brilliant. Oh, yes. What a start. It's Lukaku again, the Premier top scorer, always delivers. That's his 5th goal against this team. Oh my words. Foden's done well here, to be fair. Phil Foden now for City. Silva across to Mahrez. De Bruyne. Pondered down Haaland. De Bruyne. Haaland against Christian Romero. Straight hit. Vicario. And Lukaku delivers. And now Maddison to float it forward. And Dembele can offer some space here. Oh, looking for Lukaku again, you know. That was brilliant technology from Son to find Lukaku for the first goal. What a finish. Cool, calm. That's Lukaku for you. That's the Premier top scorer for you. And calm as you like. Haaland, De Bruyne. He's going to be in here, Haaland. It's Haaland! What a block by Destiny Udogie. Last resort, last hit. Body on the line. Passing for the badge. That's what that's called. And now Kulusevski. City's throwing, causing him peril problems. Porro and now Dembele to steer clear here, steer the ship. He can steer the ship here! Cool and calm as you like! Dribble into the corner! Look at what it means! Yes! Transition from defence to offence, quite blisteringly. City cannot cope! Usaba Dembele went rampaging and galloping forward on his horse. And catch him if you can. No, you can't. 2-0. Tottenham will not let City rest. The pressing is unbelievable. Kulusevski holding off Erling Haaland. Romero's there. What a start. Who would have expected this? This was supposed to be Son. Dembele! Oh! Scrape the outside of the post after the vigorous effort from Dembele, looking for a brace and looking to really set up shop in 25 minutes. Honestly, what a start. City can't cope. The pressing is way too heavy for City. They cannot cope. And every ball, every second ball, every first ball, they're losing it. Dembele in the middle, Son's in behind. It's away from Lukaku, it's plundered back in to Sarr though. City will look to respond through Silva. Haaland wants it. If Haaland gets it, there's an issue. Haaland's got it. Haaland, City back in the game. It's not so smoothing sail as you thought. City reduced their deficit in half. It is the big Viking who does make a say. Boys, you have to be better now. Look at that. Ben Davies probably has to stay on Haaland. I think Romero could be doing better to get back as well. Way too easy. But this game opens up quite finely. Oro's ball. Son's on the run again here. Controlled brilliantly. No one's there though. If Lukaku's not there, you don't usually get too many there. Son's pressing is noble. It's brilliant pressing from Tottenham. Obviously City do play out brilliantly sometimes, don't they? Phil Foden now for City. Haaland. Ooh. Foden's got a chase on here. Romero's there. Porro sweeps up as well. Davies. Madison. Lukaku. Son! He's in again here! Oh! He went to square it. Wrong option. Wrong option in the end. I saw what he was trying to do. He was just trying to be too clever, too sure. He was trying to find his son. It was really good defending in the end. If we would have got to the Son, yeah, they probably would have scored, but equally, we probably would have scored if Haaland would have went through himself, as he so often does. De Bruyne, he's offside, Foden. So much space here for Dembele. I mean, I can't believe City have allowed that amount of space for Dembele today. Silva, the game is in the balance, by the way. A draw would still be droppages of points for Tottenham, and they can't have that too often now. Udogie. Romero sweeps it up in the air. Dembele will give comfort. Sarr will float it. Foden. Erling Haaland. Ben Davies in the way. Lukaku. Dembele. He's got... Ooh, he might not need anyone. Lukaku's there again! He's there again! This was supposed to be a test for Tottenham Hotspur. As it is, it's an absolute field day in demolition job. It's a game of cricket. Dembele rampaging on the wing, tormenting the City Blue Citizen defence once more. Lukaku, as he is, teasing him. He's got his brace in the first half. He'll be fancying that second hat-trick against City. And on a stroke of half-time, that 2-goal comfort cushion is beautiful. Quite deserved from us, boys. What a performance. What a performance. Tottenham, Tottenham, Tottenham. Yes. Right to the end of the half as well. That's crucial. That's vital. That's absolute brilliance. From Lukaku and Dembele. Those two are really causing an impact. And City have a lot of work to do if they want Tottenham to drop points. Tottenham wasn't going to let a great task be the downfall of their top spot. Kulusevski. Dembele will go again. Lukaku! Scraped away from him in desperation and quite relief from City. He wants that hat-trick. Silva. City will still be in the game if they can get one quite quickly. Ben Davies, that's a foul, surely. I mean, there was no ball there the second time around. Kulusevski in now. Dembele to dance it forward here. He's ordered into Son! Ah! It's a thumper! An absolute feminist rocket penetration And City have been penetrated quite stunningly. Dembele right across the face, and Son, calm as you like, but like a bullet. The paradoxical statement is quite as it is. Tottling, thrashing City once more. 4-1. Complete dominant control now. Can we play you every week? 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 May as well what I'll be singing, because we've beaten City twice now. We will be beating him here today, there's no concern with that now. 3 goals clear. No Van der Ven, no problem. Dembele. Son will dance into another dangerous area. It's Mateus Nunes who does pretty well there, if you ask me. Haaland. He has found De Bruyne. Haaland will be waiting for it. Haaland has got it. He is away! Offside. Flag road count just gave me a bit of nervous weights there. He was a good finish, and he did look onside originally to me, but apparently not. Very tight. Tottenham get away with it. Dembele. It's Kulusevski, and now Lukaku would want that hat-trick. Or he might just look for Son instead. Punched away emphatically and ran past Rodri in the end. Haaland. Romero's in the way. Destiny Udogie. Foul to City maybe. A bit late there. It is a bit late. De Bruyne. Rodri. And now Lukaku to burst forward here. What a performance though. City have been kept minimally at display. Ben Davies in the way. He's played well today. Haaland might want it though. He might get it. Destiny Udogie's in swinger. Kulusevski might win it at the last. He did. But it is a Spurs free kick anyway. Dembele, Son, Madison. He's found Destiny Udogie, Kulusevski! An inch wide, which would have been the cherry on the icing on the cake. Lukaku maybe should have had it in the middle for his hat-trick. But Kulusevski obviously wanted the action, and Udogie's chip was quite cheeky in the end. Udogie, cool as you like, will just carry it. Brilliant. Remarkable. Son seemed injured here. I don't want him to be injured, that's for sure. Porro denied the first time, not the second, as he just finds even more room for Dembele to burst. He will be tackled by Akanji, unfortunately, Dembele. He will still go here, Dembele, to try and find a route. He has found almost a route, but that pressing is quite noble from Dembele, despite nothing coming of it. Haaland, quarter of an hour remaining. City 3 goals down. Haaland's 1 goal was the thing keeping him in the contest until half-time. Slavinho, options left and right. He's just being tackled a bit here. De Bruyne, Slavinho, tackles coming in, flying everywhere. Rodri, Archie Gray there, headed back to Ben Davies. Porro could have saw that clear. It's hit his arm in the end. It's a very soft free kick. That's never a free kick in my opinion. I'd be screaming if they gave that as a free kick. There's Dembele. Often bright, often a menace, often a spark, often an absolute brilliant footballer who can cause problems on the pitch. Madison. Dembele. And Kulusevski breaks in. But Madison last ditch, putting his body in the way to say the least. Plenty for Spurs fans to be happy about. They will remain 3 points above Arsenal. They have beaten City again. Dominant display, and it gives them lots of courage. Doggie's in there. Ben Davies with the scraper. He has not played bad at all, Ben Davies, has he? When he has to be called upon. It's Dembele. Just a little flick to Kulusevski and just away from Dembele. Davies putting pressure on Haaland. Gray's chip to Dembele. That was good. Kulusevski and now Dembele. It's nowhere near anyone of Ben Davies wants to be clear here. Ben Davies, oh brilliant. Never a free kick, but they give it, of course they do. And Tottenham have played brilliantly. Tottenham can be pleased. They've beaten City, home and away. And this time, they've rattled them again. De Bruyne passes it back, and that is the end. Vital 3 points you have to feel, absolute vital. Very much so. I have one more game left to play of the stream. Oh, when the Spurs go marching, oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Our last match will be against West Brom in the Emirates FA Cup. It is the FA Cup round 6. I'll still be playing my B team because why not? Why wouldn't you? And yeah, here we go. Rough. Here we go. The FA Cup always produces very good game. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium here again. This is another trophy Tottenham would like to win. It's another easy... Well, it's another game we should be winning. I'm glad that we've gotten some easy cup games in the FA Cup. We've had some very hard games in the Carabao Cup to get us to the final. And I'm glad that if we win this game, we'll be in the round of 16. So I'm glad they've been kind with us in this competition so far. But of course, you never know what can happen in the FA Cup, and we have to be switched on all the way. Mickey van der Ven back today from that very short injury. This will be my last game of the stream. Furlong. Still Furlong. Furlong again. He's gonna... It would be embarrassing if we went out of the cup like this today, but I'm sure we won't. Dembele, a little chip ball to Son. He can turn on the acceleration ranks. Dembele will push, but he won't get anywhere near. Kulusevski's hit. Eriks. I didn't say that right at all. I know I didn't. But, you know, catched it. Didn't expect him to catch that. Nice pressing for some wides. They don't like going wide, West Brom. I've seen their formation. Nice. Okay. Brilliant pressing from Tottenham, causing them to play slightly dangerously when playing at West Brom, which can always, 50% of the time, lead to danger. And eventually, it does happen. Lukaku. Son! Away from Dembele. Kulusevski. Oh my words. I mean, I'm sorry for that. Nowhere near Porro near that header, unfortunately. It would have been brilliant if it was, but it wasn't. No. Porro might want to chase that instead of Johnston. John Stone running in Romero here. They're back! Mickey van der Ven there. It's a chance. Boys, just got to be a bit careful there. Son. Dembele and now Golosevsky. Son. Destiny Adoge! Blocked. Well, the first 22 minutes, unlike most Tottenham games this season, have started pretty evenly, pretty cagily. What I'm trying to say is not many chances, real chances have started so far. No one's scored, and it actually looks in the balance. Spurs having some nice play. West Brom's having some nice play. Just need to maybe work the final ball better. Stop taking shots from long. Do need to watch West Brom as well, though. There's a man in the middle. I ain't going to find him. Might have a shot here, Swift. Oh! Shrek Vicario. He goes long in triumph. Lukaku, that's surely a free kick to us, it is. Son. Kulusevski, and now Dembele to scamper away and use that strength and use that power. He might find Kulusevski! Wide! Has to score that, has to. We know he's got a sweet right foot, but no matter if it's with his left or not, that has to be buried, it has to be battered in, surely. He was almost going down in storm there to get the ball around it, but it has to be a goal. Brilliant work by Dembele. That's the biggest chance of the game, and that is the first clear chance. Finally. Tottenham have only played 2 games this season. Well, they haven't scored in the first half, and they lost both those games. One to Brighton when we lost 3-0, and one to Man United where we lost 3-1. However, apart from those 2 games, we've scored in every other game in the first half of football this season, and we've only lost 1 from doing that. We've only lost 3 games this season, and 1 was that Brighton, so let's hope that's not a repeat today. Here's Dembele. I do see options scampering up. It is Dejan Kulusevski. He's got room! What a save by Murek. It's a corner. Porro in the centre. Lukaku will jump for it. Romero. That's nice from Wallace, I will say. Oh. The ball that may not help West Brom there. That's not going to help Tottenham. That's not going to help Tottenham either. Well, West Brom have... I mean, if I was West Brom, I'd be very happy right now. I'd be very happy. That's not a foul, ref. I'd be very happy because going at half-time 0-0 against Tottenham in an FA Cup game, a team that's only not scored in the first half twice this season, and lost, and we've only lost at the same stadium once this season. I'd be happy. I'd be very happy. Most teams would be 1 or 2-0 down at this point against Tottenham. Sometimes 3. It's especially the smaller teams I'm on about. Hold on. The first half isn't over yet, though. Maddison. It will be soon. It will be. Momentarily. Not before this West Brom surge. No, they might end it, yeah. 0-0 at half-time. Very unexpected. Only Tottenham's 4th game and not scoring in the first half of the season. They lost 2 of those games. No, they lost 2 of those games. No, sorry, the 3rd time Tottenham not scoring in the first half this season. And they lost the other 2 that they didn't score in the first half. But that's just superstition. We've had chances. They've not had many. They've had decent football, though. We need to break the deadlock here. West Brom done well. We don't need extra time against West Brom, boys. Son. We will turn on the burners. Son! Lukaku might jump for it. He almost headbutts Mark in the chest in desperation to reach that. That's a nice ball. Throw, sorry. Oh, a doggy's been moved out the way there. He will try and retreat back in a surge. He does eventually retreat back after many. This is Starting to worry me as the game goes on. I've never seen a game quite like this before. Well, against a team in a lower league than us, as we've standard. Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, people like Lukaku and Dembele haven't been involved enough. He is involved now, though. He is involved now. Certainly involved now. Son on the back stick! Oh my word. He's missed it. He's missed it. He's missed it. What a chance. Murmurs around the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They know things are starting to get slightly worrying how it's still 0-0 here against West Brom. And the fact that they're not exactly chance after chance. Lukaku. Dembele. Kulusevski and now. Chase it. This is worrying. This is worrying me. You can't go to extra time against West Brom. Please don't. And you never know. West Brom might score at some point if we're unlucky. I just don't see. I think we haven't had the ball enough today. When we have the ball, we rush our attacks. We haven't been choosing the right passes we so often do. We haven't got Lukaku involved enough. Here's Son. Oh, Doggy Son! There's the breakthrough that was desired. Oh, thank God for that. The relief comes pouring out, and there's Tottenham's goal. Well, do West Brom have anything in the tank after that? I'm not sure. A doggy went rampaging. Son was in the right place at the right time. Come of the hour, come of the man, human Son. Come on. I'm not that going to celebrate. It's only 1-0. It's not been the best performance. But it's the goal that's needed. If West Brom were a bit more switched on in attack today, they really could have given Tottenham a scare. Not scoring. If you would have came here and said Tottenham weren't going to score until the 60th minute, you would have thought, well, surely we can at least score one before Tottenham scored, and we'll try to make it interesting, take it extra time, maybe force them. No, West Brom haven't done enough in attack. That's the problem. They've done good in defence, but if you don't do good enough in attack against Tottenham, they will eventually push you through, as they are such a good attacking team. One thing that we can say, we have never not scored in a game this season. Talking about the half-time record, but Van der Ven lifts it forwards, and Lukaku's header. Lift it up. Van der Ven's ball. Madison's charging header. Just more than quarter of an hour left. West Brom could still shock us here, but it would be quite heartbreaking. It would be quite unexpected. They've not done much in attack, despite their resilience in defence, that I'll give them credit for. Real credit for. Hold on a minute. Because there's a ball out wide to Johnston. Johnston against Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro won't allow a thing there. Vicaria's ball. Lukaku. Kulusevski, and now Dembele. Lukaku. Son. Beautiful play. Destiny Anthony. There it is. The cherry on the icing on the cake. 2 goals in 10 to 15 minutes have sunk West Brom here. You have to say it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That attack deserved the goal. Divine football. Great technique from the finish from Destiny Udogie. Unlikely source. Seals the points. No, sorry, seals. An FA Cup round of 16 is upon us. West Brom have not done enough in attack. They've waited way too long to start doing something, and then Tottenham have eventually started creating, and then again they still didn't take the warnings. Whoa! And they may be down to 10 here. The salt in the wound may get worse. It may get worse. Yeah, they're down to 10. West Brom will see the last 7 minutes down to 10. It's all falling apart here for them. In the end, it's been quite a tight game in the end. To what I thought it would have been, but it doesn't matter as we still get all 3 points. Madison, Lukaku, it's 3! 3 goals in 20 minutes. That's how to settle the doubters. That's how to settle the nerves. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Sorry, I don't know what that was. Oh. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We have a round of 16 game against Roma next in the Europa League. That's who we've drawn. We'll also have a Carabao Cup final next stream as well. I mean, it's sensational. It really is. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys another day when we do FIFA. But I'll see you guys in a sec for Fortnite.